Thank you for watching Paper Threads Cutter Vision Tutorials. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make your own bow template using chipboard. And you can see here I've used a rather heavy chipboard for this template. You can use thinner chipboard, but the heaviest you can find is what I recommend. And you can see I have made a 3/4 inch bow template, a 1 inch bow template, and a 1 1/2 inch bow template. And in this tutorial, we're also going to make a 2 inch bow template. And what I mean by the measurements is that this template has bow loops that measure 3/4 of an inch wide. So if I were to put this centered on my ruler, I can see that this bow loop right here is 3/4 of an inch wide. On this bow right here, if I put it up to my center, I can see that this bow is 1 inch wide. So for this template, we're going to go ahead and make a 2 inch bow template. And after we make this 2 inch bow template, I'm going to create another video showing you how to use your template. But first, what you need is a heavy chipboard. The next thing you need is something to measure your chipboard on, a ruler, and an X-Acto knife of some sort. And I've already done some pre-cuts on this just to speed the video up a little bit, but I want to make a 2 inch bow loop template. So what I need to do that is I need a 4 inch wide piece of chipboard. And I want my chipboard long enough so that I can handle this easily within my hand. So I'm going to make it the full length of my chipboard here. But I want to make it 4 inches. So I'm going to measure over 4 inches, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and mark my first line. Then I would go ahead and take my ruler and trace my straight line across. And once that's done, I'm going to continue with my X-Acto knife, and I will continue cutting until I completely cut that straight line off of my chipboard. Okay? Now the next thing is I now have a 4 inch wide piece of chipboard. I need to go ahead and make my template to create the bow. And to do that, I need to find my center mark. Since this is 4 inches wide and I'm making a 2 inch bow loop, my center mark is going to be right at the 2 inch mark. So I go in 1, 2 inches and I mark that. Then I'm going to go ahead and move my template down onto my ruler so that I'm closer to my 1/4 inch markings here. You can see my markings are right there. And I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to mark over 1/8 of an inch on each side of that 2 inch marking. Then, taking your ruler, you want to go ahead and cut in on that marking on both sides. And I went ahead and went in 3 inches in. And the reason why I went 3 inches in on this template is if I'm going to make a 2 inch bow loop, most likely I'm using a very wide ribbon. And so I need to leave myself enough space to work with that wide ribbon. So once I've marked my lines at that 1/8 of an inch in from the 2 inch mark on the center, I'm going to go ahead and cut that down until I loosen this up. And then I'm going to go down here at the end mark and I'm going to finish cutting this notch out. Okay, and just a little bit of cleanup to get this all nice and clean. And there you have it. I now have a 2 inch bow template. Now the other thing I might want to do is to take my scissors, and I don't need quite this much room to grip onto. I just need enough like right about here to grip onto. So I might want to just take some scissors and trim this down. And this doesn't have to be perfectly straight or anything, but just trim down. And then finally, the last thing you'll want to do on your template is you want to mark this template so you know how wide the loops are by marking it as a 2 inch template. And that's it. That's how you make your own bow creation template using some chipboard, an X-Acto knife, and a ruler. And the next video, I will show you how to go ahead and use your template to create your bows. Thank you.